Yo, what up people? It's your boy the Kryptonian Saiyan here, bringing you a review for One Piece chapter 342. And this was a good chapter, so now things are finally starting to pick up. And that crew that Nico Robin's with, CP9, they finally made their move. And it comes at a time when Luffy is telling everyone, hey, we can't just barge in without a plan. And Nami literally droops her head and says, look who's saying that shit now. And it's one of those moments, the comedy's there, and it lets you know because of where it was that Oda was going to move things further forward. And what I thought was pretty cool was that they're using that snail once again to do the communication, and somebody else is pulling the strings from behind the scenes. And one of the things we see is not Nami, Robin is asked, does she know the layout of the mansion? Has she memorized it? And there are 3 other people with her. And sure enough, you have the one crew who comes in, or the one guy who comes in, creates a distraction. Looks like a bomb was planted beforehand. That guy rushes in. All the attention is there. That allows 2 of them to kind of sneak in. Nico Robin's doing her thing. This was very well executed. Very well executed. I love this. I love this. And if you look at how they use the different distractions and stuff, that's what I talk about when I tell you guys that there's misdirection going on right now, where there's a bunch of different things that it draws our attention to it while Oda sets up other things. And I've been saying for a long time now, like, hey, something's going on with Nico Robin. Now we're seeing it. All that misdirection would be the bombs going off, and then the events that are taking place leading up to this would be that first guy running in and then taking the whip and shooting all the way up. This is really good. Now, what I thought was pretty interesting was that as things kick into gear, Luffy disappears, which means Luffy just went balls out. I think he caught sight of Nico Robin, and I feel like this is going to be one of those moments where Luffy says, fuck that, she's part of my crew. I didn't tell this chick she could leave. She's got to answer to me. The rest of them, they can stay up there. I think that's Luffy's plan. Like, I think Luffy just said, I'm going to go talk to Robin, and if she don't want to come, I'm just going to drag her ass back. I'll kick anybody's ass who decides to tell me that I can't have my Nico Robin. I think that's what Luffy was thinking, and I can't wait to see Sanji, because Sanji disappeared. And if you go back to Little Garden, like when Sanji finally showed up, he came back and he trolled the fuck out of Crocodile. Like, this is what I'm thinking. This is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking Sanji and Luffy are going to be ones who confront Nico Robin. I don't think there's going to be a dust-up. I do think that there might be the opportunity for Franky to capture Usopp like he was talking about, and that kind of throws a wrench in everything. But the fact that it's nighttime and the tide is coming in, it's literally coming to the forefront. But it doesn't feel like this is going to be a conclusion of this arc. I really feel like, not conclusion, a climax. I feel like there's still a little bit more to go, and we're not quite at the climax of this arc yet. I feel like we're still getting the rising action, which says a lot, because Oda has continually raised the stakes for about the last 10 chapters now. If you go back to the last volume, well, I guess you said about the last 15 chapters. So Oda's been raising the stakes, man, but I don't feel like this is a climax. I am very interested to know what the hell Iceberg was hiding, because as we know, when the CP9 was being discussed in the bar, you know, Iceberg isn't as innocent as he seems. And so it really just leads into the question, what is it that he has? Because the people who confront Paulie, they say, you don't know how valuable this is. Hand it over. It's better off with us. This was really telling. This was really telling, because it looks like there's some type of documents. I don't know if it's a map. I don't know if he's got something on the world government, but I'm very interested to know what that is. I'm assuming in the next chapter, we're going to get some of that thrown towards us. But my chapter question for you guys is going to be, what did you think about Luffy just suddenly disappearing? And the second part of that question is, how impressed were you with the organization of the attack that was carried out in this chapter? Again, I thought it was pretty impressive, guys, but that's all I got for this video. If you like anything I had to say, hit that like button as it really helps out the channel. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Don't forget to share the videos. Thank you for watching Kryptonian Saiyan, guys. Have an awesome day.